My name is Violet. My hometown is Dallas, and I'm going to give a shout out to my lacrosse team, the Panthers. Go Panthers!
It's been called the fastest sport on 2 feet. And with the help of Bridge Lacrosse Dallas, it's growing rapidly in the Metroplex, creating even more opportunities for kids to get involved in this action-packed game.
Lacrosse is a sport kind of mixed with basketball and soccer, and I really love it.
This unique game is catching on with kids everywhere and making its mark in Texas with Bridge Lacrosse Dallas.
When you look at sports in Texas, just in general, you've got football, baseball, you've got the major sports. Lacrosse is a sport that's growing. It's growing very quickly, but it's not growing very quickly here in South and West Dallas. So we've realized that there was a need to introduce a new sport like lacrosse to these neighborhoods.
The program was founded in 2005 to bring the sport to urban communities in the area.
So Bridge Lacrosse Dallas is a program dedicated to introducing lacrosse by building healthy student athletes, developing after-school programs, and enriching communities. So our focus is using that sport to do those 3 items, and really we've gotten a lot of great kids that have come through our program, and we've really seen the impact that lacrosse can have on these communities.
So how did you get involved with this sport?
Well, one day I went to school and I saw a sign-up sheet, so I just wanted to see what it is and kind of get the feel for it. So I went out and tried it, and it really blew my mind of how kids could run this fast with the ball and cradle it and still make a shot without dropping the ball. And it was just amazing, so I loved it.
What does it really take to be good at this sport?
Well, it takes a lot of concentration and your skills, sticks, and abilities, because when you're cradling the ball, you have to focus on not letting it drop out. It's kind of almost like a puzzle. You have to figure out which way to get around them and make it to the goal.
10-year-old Makayla joined the program a few years ago and has embraced it with open arms.
She is very excited to play, very excited about the upcoming year. Playing for Bridge Lacrosse has advanced her skills.
She's just one of those girls that clearly loves the game. She's very passionate about the game, and she's a natural leader without being overly outspoken, without sort of being bossy. And so because she just has that demeanor, or that leadership demeanor, girls will follow her into a game and follow her during practice. So she's someone that we really like to keep an eye on, because she just has those sort of instinct leadership skills.
And another player who took to the sport and hasn't let go is 7-year-old Everett.
You have to think fast and do stuff fast.
We just try to tell them each and every day, hey, you have to walk around with the stick. You have to love the game. You have to have passion in order for you to excel at anything, and also the hard work that it requires.
Everett's really special. He started with us as a 2nd grader, which is sort of a very young age to start lacrosse. But we folded him into the program. He's just a kid that just loves the game. I mean, it's very obvious how passionate he is about lacrosse. He's been able to travel some. He went up with a program to Colorado. He's immersed himself in the sport that we don't see with other kids. We can tell that lacrosse is his sport.
But Everett and Makayla are just 2 of 500 kids playing for Bridge and embracing the sport.
I think the funniest thing about the sport is the kids really gravitate to it immediately. There's really not sort of this slow, awkward transition. Kids love the sport, and we actually don't really have a problem with recruiting. I mean, as soon as you get a stick in these kids' hands, they want to come back.
I would encourage other kids to play the sport, because it just gets you hyped up and ready to run and everything, and it also gets you in shape, so it will really help kids in the North Texas area to improve.
So what do you hope all the kids that come through this program get out of it?
Just that they love the game, that they love, I love the sport, the people that I'm around love the sport, and we just want the kids to have fun, most importantly, but just have a true passion for the game. And if that turns into other opportunities, that's fantastic, but the biggest thing that we emphasize is just have fun right now. You're a kid, go out on the field, play a game, have fun, and then go home, and we'll talk about the next day.